Before I do start this video, if you guys do find my voice a little weird, it's because I'm sick, so I have been going through like a huge cold and stuff like that. I'm okay, do not worry, it's just my voice being very congested and stuff, and that's definitely not going to stop me from making a match preview for Barcelona's second match in La Liga, which is Levante versus FC Barcelona, a game that Barcelona once again have to play away. Keep in mind that this is a newly promoted Levante, and we have not seen Levante in like almost 2 years, and it will be Barcelona's first visit at Valencia in over 3 years, a stadium where they have historically struggled. And there is a reason why Levante are now in first division. A huge reason why is because they have the fighting spirit again, which means that Barcelona have to be very careful. Barcelona's record away at Levante is not the most inspiring, by the way. Just 2 wins in their last 6 away games at Levante. I remember back in May 2018 when Barcelona suffered a 5-4 loss. It did ruin Barcelona's unbeaten league season. It was insane. I also remember back on April 10th, 2022, so like 5 years later or 4 years later, there was this chaotic match that featured 3 penalties for Levante. I'm like, dude, what the hell is going on here? It was around that time when Xavi Hernandez was our coach. However, Luke de Jong came in last minute and scored and gave us a 3-2 win, with Aubameyang also scoring on the 59th minute, Pedri scoring on the 63rd minute, and Luke de Jong scoring on the 92nd minute. It was a huge game during the Xavi Hernandez era. So clearly, Hansi Flick is preparing his team for this high-paced season. So many games to play, and he's looking to establish early dominance in the league. Look at how Atletico Madrid lost points, how Real Madrid barely beat Osasuna 1-0 with a penalty from Kylian Mbappe. It does seem like there are early signals of maybe our rivals losing some points early in the season, which means that Barcelona have to come in and win as much as possible. And like I've said, this match against Levante cannot be taken so easily. Flick also warned this during the press conference, and he stated, they're fast in transition. That's what I've shown the players. We have to be very careful, which ultimately means that we have to also display a very strong starting 11. And this is going to be my predicted lineup. I do expect to see Joan Garcia in goal again, with Eric Garcia on the right back position. I do prefer Eric Garcia for now over Jules Koundé, not because Eric Garcia is better than Koundé, but because Eric Garcia is more fit than Koundé. Koundé has been experiencing some issues with his fitness, which is okay, it's fine. That is why Eric Garcia is here. Eric Garcia can be in the 11 with Koundé getting some rest, because there is going to be plenty of more games for Koundé in the future. Our center back pairing is going to be Araujo and Cubarsí with Alejandro Balde on the left back position. In the midfield, as always, Frankie and Pedri, with our number 10 being Dani Olmo. Yes, I do choose Dani Olmo over Fermín López for this game, because in the first match where Fermín López did start, Fermín López did not have the best game, which is once again okay, it's fine. This is what allows the competitive competition inside a team. If you deliver a 6 out of 10 performance, then you're gonna have to sit on the bench, find out what went wrong in the first game, and in the meantime, your competitor is going to be taking your spot. And in this match, I believe that Olmo is the ideal one, a player that has so much to improve on and really turn the public opinion in his favor. As for the attack, Lamine Yamal on the right, Rafinha on the left, Ferran Torres as my striker. And once again, I say this because Lewandowski just returned for training, and I think that Lewandowski has to be easily slotted in. And Ferran Torres has not been doing that bad, by the way. Ferran Torres does get the job done. He does score a lot of goals. So I do have a lot of, I would just say, positive feelings on this 11, with Ferran Torres, Eric Garcia being included. Usually we have Koundé, Lewandowski, but they can get the job done. The referee that is going to be officiating is going to be Alejandro Hernandez. Fun fact, by the way, the last time this referee officiated any Barcelona game, it was last season where Barcelona played against Real Madrid in a Clásico and Barcelona won 4-3. Hansi Flick also had a pre-match press conference where he spoke about many individual players. He first talked about Marc Casado's exit rumors, and he explained he doesn't want to leave. I want him to stay. It's going to be a difficult season and we need all the players. And this goes back to what I said in the past 4 to 5 videos. It does not make any sense for me to see Casado leave FC Barcelona. And I say that because, yes, while I know that we're going to have Bernal, Pedri, Frankie, maybe even Gavi as an alternative to play in the CDM positions, you just never know what's going to happen to these players. And Casado's too young. I don't understand why at the age of 21 years old, he should be leaving for 30 million euros. Like, if Casado were to leave, I want to see 2 other different paths, okay? Like, if Casado leaves at the age of 21 years old, and if someone wants to buy him, it cannot be 30 million euros. It has to be at least 50. If not, then forget about it. But if Casado were to leave, I would like for Casado to leave on loan to eventually come back. So a loan move for Casado really does make a lot of sense, so he can play a lot of minutes and really develop his game, because I do not want to let go of Casado whatsoever. He's just too good. How are we going to let go of a player like him, knowing that he provided so many assists against Real Madrid, one of our most least hyped up CDMs when you combine Madrid and Barcelona together? Casado was the one that provided a lot of sporting results. So no thank you, Casado is needed. Then he spoke about Lamine Yamal's goal celebration, because recently Lamine Yamal has been doing a goal celebration where he puts puts a crown over his head. And many people, obviously, and of course, they're always going to complain about this, right? But like they were stating that Yamal putting a crown over his head does not make sense, because why does he think that he's the king of everything at the age of 18 years old? Like he needs to be humbled, whatever. And Flick stated, I don't care what people say. He's 18 and a fantastic player. I will help him grow the right way. And his behavior is very good. It has never been an issue. And that's why I do say, like, why do these people like to get on Lamine Yamal's nuts? Like, bro, get off his nuts. Like, he's only 18 years old. Let him live his life. If his performances go down, then we can talk. But if Yamal continues to perform in the way that he does, then there was no reason for us to say that, oh yeah, he should not dye his hair, that he should not be dancing, that he should not be uploading on Instagram or TikTok or celebrating in that manner. It does not matter. If the performances stay the same or they get better, then there is no reason for people to complain. That is why Flick was stating that his behavior is very good and he trains all the time and he works very hard. Then he spoke about Fermín López and he stated, we need players of Fermín's quality. He did very well last season and this season. I'm very happy with him, which is very good. As for Roony Bardghji, by the way, like if you guys have been seeing Roony Bardghji like not being included into the squad list, it's mainly because Roony Bardghji was moved towards the Barça Athletic squad list because he's currently not registered for La Liga. Flick stated he won't be registered for the match. He's training hard with a fantastic attitude and he will play 45 to 60 minutes with the B team today. As a matter of fact, at the time that I'm recording this video, the Barça Athletic match is happening and Roony Bardghji did score a goal. So he is already showcasing why he can be an important player. And the fact that he also played at Barça Athletic and is delivering for the team, that is exactly why we even signed him in the first place, as he should, unlike players like what Real Madrid do have and saying that, yeah, he's going to be a B player or whatever, but they actually put him in the first team 100% of the time. We actually get our youngsters and get them for Barça Athletic and sometimes use them for the first team. Ferran also had a great performance, also scoring a goal, by the way. I also do want to say one more thing. There is 8 to 10 days left in the summer transfer window. It is very likely that Barcelona are not going to be signing no more players. And let me tell you guys, I am very happy with this squad and I trust this core group of players and this team overall that they can get the job done and deliver us more trophies. I'm going to back these players 100% and I'm very much proud of these players and I'm proud of Deco and Hansi Flick's work and what they have been able to do in the past 2 months. And I do want to give them a round of applause, right? Because Deco and Hansi Flick are two men in this club that do work with a lot of restrictions. Deco clearly has shown that he can still maneuver this squad and improve this squad even though we're not in the 1-1 rule. We have not signed a lot of stars, yes, that's true, but we can make a lot of stars and we can sign players who are very cheap but have the capacity to become very big. Deco has a good eye for that. Flick has a good eye for looking at players in his squad and saying, I can maximize you, I can improve you. Never once have I seen Hansi Flick and Deco complain to the media that they cannot do the job that they want to because they're so limited. No, they're here and they're saying that they're very grateful for what they have and the type of players that they can work with. And I just hope, right, in the future that Deco and Hansi Flick can still be here with us, but under different circumstances. I hope that one day we can see Flick and Deco work with Barcelona with massive power on grabbing players out there in the world, because I know that deep down, maybe Flick wanted a player like Musiala or Jonathan Tah or Florian Wirtz. I really do hope that, yes, Flick and Deco can work within those parameters, maybe by the summer of 2026, but so far, so good. I'm still coming into this brand new season with a lot of enthusiasm. But that is it. That is going to be wrapping up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.